name is Brian Capers. I'm an area manager within AT&T Entertainment Group. I've been with AT&T for 17 years. I've been a member of HACEMOS for 10. My background is fairly diverse. My family background is African American. However, my personal background, environmentally, culturally, is a little bit different. I was born in New York. The first few years of my life I spent in the Bronx, and it's a very diverse environment. Moving back to St. Louis, I moved back to St. Louis for my senior year of high school and began to recognize the differences of the environment that I lived in compared to New York. New York was multicultural and it was diverse, but where I lived was different. We didn't really talk about race. We grew up in the same neighborhoods, in the same areas. We grew up with each other, and so I don't believe that I actually understood or I acknowledged or identified my friends based on their ethnic background. Race began to impact me as a young adult, as I began to look for a job. I'd always been told that I was intelligent. I was always told that I was capable. But when I interviewed for jobs, they seemed to put my application to the side. The jobs that I would be offered were maintenance. You could work at a fast food restaurant, but I'm not sure if you're really qualified for that, or we'll call you back. That's when I began to realize that cultural identity is not necessarily something that we choose, but based on our own personal experience, sometimes it can be forced upon you. I entered AT&T with the understanding of the environment that I was used to, that because of the way people perceive me, I may not necessarily be perceived as capable, qualified, talented. In that mindset, understanding that, to some extent helped me back from truly exploring my potential. It was an African American within my organization who was many levels above me, was respected, who gave me the motivation and encouragement to pursue a manager position. It wasn't that I didn't feel capable, but I didn't know if I would be accepted and included, and if I would truly be given a fair chance. My experience with HACEMOS has been incredible. I was introduced to HACEMOS by a longtime friend, Jomo Castro. We both grew up in the same neighborhood. We had known each other for a long time, and we happened to begin working for the company around the same period of time. I learned of Jomo's background, which we really hadn't discussed much in all the years we had known each other. And Jomo asked me if I would support him with the organization HACEMOS. I respect Jomo, so I accepted the invitation to attend an event to raise money for scholarships. It was there that I met many people within AT&T at all levels, which is something I had not been exposed to in the position that I was in. I had a wonderful time. I enjoyed my time at the event, and I recognized that there was more to AT&T than the building that I had worked in. Over time, I was asked to become a leader to continue to support the organization. And I was concerned about taking a leadership position because I'm not Hispanic. But I was encouraged, again, to lend my talents to support others. Over time, I was introduced to more HACEMOS members, more HACEMOS leaders, and I was invited to attend the AT&T ERG conference, and that blew my mind. I met leaders from across the country. I met people just like me that were looking for an opportunity to show their talents and to advance. And what I learned humbled me, because I learned that I wasn't the only talented, minority or otherwise, that was looking for an opportunity to advance. I learned that doing your job at AT&T is expected. Performing well at your job is common. Leaders go above and beyond the call of duty, and they actually make an impact on others that are around them. My name is Brian Capers. I'm an American, and I'm proud to work for AT&T.